We're joined by Simon Lloyd, our General Manager of Footy, for a health update today, thanks to GMHBA. Lloydie, Maxi Holmes went in for surgery today. Could you please give us an update?
Yeah, so Max has gone into surgery today for a knee surgery and with a meniscus repair. So Max had been in great form and really building his game in the early part of the season. So he'll spend a couple of weeks where he won't do much, and then it'll really ramp up after that. So Max should be pretty positive and feeling pretty good because he's put a really good body of games early part of the season, and look forward to what the second half of the season looks like.
In some more positive news, Ollie Henry, Sam DeCone and Gary Rowan in the selection mix this week.
Yeah, so obviously Ollie Henry had the testicular rupture a couple of weeks ago. We had Sam DeCone with the facial fracture and Gary Rowan also with a minor hamstring. So all three are in full training as we speak, and they still have a number of things they need to tick off before they're medically cleared, but they will be discussed for selection this week.
We've got a group of players that could be available on either side of the bye. Jack Bowes, Pat Dangerfield, Mitch Duncan, Shannon Neal. Could you take us through those guys?
So Jack Bowes, Pat Dangerfield and Mitch Duncan all have had minor soft tissue injuries, and basically Shannon Neal has had a ankle injury as well. So those four players are increasing their running loads. They're doing a lot more kicking, and they've all got individual programs that they're working through, but they're all very close.
A few of the guys on the longer term list, Reece Stanley.
Yeah, so Reece Stanley obviously suffered a facial fracture in the gathering round against West Coast Eagles, and look, that's the recovery on that is a lot slower than what we'd first hoped, and but really Reece's long-term health is what's most important, and we'll give him all the time that he needs.
And Cam Guthrie, how's he?
Yeah, so he's obviously had issues with his big toe that's just taken a little while to settle, and he'll increase his running loads over the coming weeks.
And there's a couple of younger guys on this list as well, Jai and Flynn Kroger.
Yeah, so Jai Clark obviously had a navicular stress reaction. He has had some scans recently, and those scans were positive. So pretty soon he'll start to weight bear, and again, particularly with the young players, we need to think long term for those players, and so we'll be more conservative.
And Flynn Kroger as well is on that list.
Yeah, so Flynn had a arthroscope at the beginning of the year, and Flynn, it's positive. He's starting to do some running on the Alt G, so it's non-weight bearing, and so again, whilst it's slower, Flynn's his attitude and his professionalism has been outstanding.
We do have some positive news on Sam Menegola and Toby Conway making good progress going forward.
Yeah, they are, and again, I suppose it's we need the longer term vision for both of those players, but. Sam Menegola has been he's put a multitude of running sessions under his belt now, and he's moving well as it currently stands. But again, he'll need to build on that in the coming over the coming period of time. And in regards to Toby Conway, Toby's doing a huge amount of work, and I suppose we're looking for games of football to be played with Toby, but we value also seeing Toby doing a huge amount of work with Brad Oddens on the training track, and doing work with Josh Jenkins, and he's doing a lot of ruck work at training against Jonathan Segler and also Mark Blitzer. So he's working on his ruck craft, working on his positioning, and that for us at his current stage of his career is just as important as playing games.
Lloydie, thanks for your time.
Thank you.